Assalamualaikum and good morning, teacher. My name is Muhammad Akil bin Muhammad Zubzuri. I am from AEM 14. Today I'm gonna talk about compare and contrast. Okay, the airport that I will do the comparison is between Kuala Lumpur International Airport, as known KLIA, and Singapore Changi Airport. First of all, we're gonna introduction between these two airports. Why do I choose KLIA and Changi Airport? Because both airports are the most famous in Southeast Asia and often used by international travelers. They also present different standards of facilities where KLIA provides good basic service, while Changi Airport offer the best work-class experience. And then, what are these study focus on? Okay, these focus on to compare the facilities available in KLIA and Changi, such as check-in service, shopping areas, and so on. Focus on the difference in how both airport provide comforts, safety, and efficiency to passenger. And next point, we're gonna go to the next slide. Okay. Okay. First of all, okay, and then we're gonna see the airport names and their location. Okay, Kuala Lumpur International Airport, also known as KLIA, was located in Sepang, Selangor, Malaysia. The main international airport service Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia. Singapore Changi Airport also was located in Changi, Singapore. The principal international airport serving the Republic of Singapore and function as one of the most significant aviation gateways in Asian Pacific region. And we go to the next slide. And then we're gonna see the layout for KLIA, right? So, KLIA was built on a 100 square kilometer site, one of the largest in area. And then they have two terminals, which is first KLIA main terminal and second KLIA 2. And then second we have Aerotrain System Connect main terminal with satellite terminal. So as you guys can see, okay, they have, I put two example picture to you guys can see how is it work. Okay, and then go to the layout Changi. Okay. For layout Changi Airport in Singapore, we have 4 operational terminal, which is terminal 1 until terminal 4. Okay, and then the terminal was connected by SkyTrain and Pupil Mover. Alright, and then as you guys can see, this picture I put two. Alright, first one from satellite view, and first one we have a picture. This, okay, you guys can compare. Right, so next, for the next slide, I gonna do some research about concept and architectural focus. Alright, for the KLIA, okay. So first, we have nature and sustainable concept. Because why? Because KLIA was designed by Japanese architecture Kisho Kurokawa, and KLIA is integrates nature into modern infrastructure. A natural jungle area is located in the middle of the satellite terminal. And for the second one, cultural identity. KLIA was intended to represent Malaysian identity, blending modern architecture with tropical rainforests. And then for the third one, we're gonna look for passenger flow concept. Terminal range for smooth connection between domestic and international flight. And for the second point, Aerotrain connect to the main terminal and satellite building, reducing walking distance. So that's how a concept, okay, of KLIA. Then we're gonna go to the next slide, which is focus for Singapore Changi Airport. Okay, Singapore Changi Airport, they have their main concept. Okay, so first and foremost, we have experiential concept. Its design philosophy center of making travel enjoy, relaxing, and even entertaining. Okay, and then for the second one, they have integration of leisure and travel. Each terminal have unique attraction for their customer. Okay, they have Butterfly Garden at Terminal 3, Sunflower Garden at Terminal 2, and art across terminals. Then other than that, we have technology and efficiency. Okay, because of what? Because Singapore Changi Airport, they have heavy use of automation. Okay, they self-check in kiosks, biometric boarding, and smart baggage handling. We go to the next slide, and we're gonna talk about land side versus air side. Okay, for facility between these two airports. Okay, alright. First of all, we're gonna do a definition about what is land side and air side. Okay, because someone maybe doesn't know how it's mean. So for land side area open to public before security, like for example check-in in hall, retail, parking, and transport. For airside, restrict zone for aircraft, passenger post security, and runways. Okay, so for land side, for Kuala Lumpur first, we're gonna talk is KLIA. Okay, so for KLIA, their land side is shopping center, retail outlets, international and local cuisine. And then for second point, convenience city transport such as monorail, taxis, bus, rides, hailing service also available. And then for land side, for Singapore Changi Airport, they have MRT, which is train system directly linked to the terminal, taxis and private car. Even events and exhibition held inside Jewel. Right, then for S side, we're gonna see. Okay, so for S side of KLIA, they have designed to handle large aircraft, and for second one, they have Astron shuttle links the main terminal to the satellite terminal. Okay, also we can look for Singapore Changi Airport. They have fast baggage handling, and so what we call it, so good lah. And then SkyTrain connection between terminals, designed to reduce travel stress with free Wi-Fi, comfortable seating, and term attraction for their passenger, for their customer. Okay, and then, so so with all this information, I have do some reference with this link. Okay, so teacher can see where I got all this information. Okay, this for example I do reference. Okay, and then thank you. Alright, that's all from me. Thank you, teacher.